Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be walking you through how I came up with this really cute embroidery file for embroidery for an Easter basket from Walmart. There are a few disclaimers. This is not my fun. I got this from Etsy. I thought it was beautiful. And of course, some things to note that are very important is that I'm going to be using the Stitch Artist Level 1 Essentials and Enthusiast modules in Embroidery. Okay, so we're going to start off with a new page. And I'm going to be working within a 5x7, and I want this at least to be designed horizontally so I can see it much better. We're going to add our text, and in our text, adding our name. Once that's done, we will go to our text, which I do know the name, and it's the Easter egg font, and it's going to be in 1.5. Okay, so also I am going to pull in a mini bunny with bow. I got this from the same seller on Etsy, and there is our bunny. And this is the store here, A Switch Designs, and I purchased these two, the Easter egg font as well as the mini bow fill stitch. Okay, so that is that. And the Easter bunny is a bit too large. I'm going to just make it a little bit smaller and just kind of make it appear as though it is hopping across. I thought that that was cute. And this is how I figured out how to mirror an image in Embroiance. So you want to go up to Utility, scroll down to the mirror times 4. And here you can see it creates these 4 bunny rabbits. Okay. I don't need all of them. So what I'll do is just delete my bottom 2 and take my little navigation bar and bring this project back to the middle. Okay. And I'm also going to zoom out a little bit. So this bunny should be facing to the right of the design, and this little bunny should be facing the left. So there we have the 2 of them. And you guys, you don't need it. I just thought it was something just to add a little bit of oomph to the project. Now, at this point, I'm going to change the color thread. You do not have to do it. It's just something that I choose to do. All right. So now that we have that done, I don't know if you guys can see, but in the bottom right column of my um, design here, this is 40 thread changes. I'm using a single needle machine today, so that's 40 different thread changes, which is just kind of ridiculous, right? So another feature in embroidery is that you can go up here to the color sort option, and it's thinking when it's done, it says the design page has been reduced by 32 color changes. That's major. That in itself is like makes this worth it for me. So you click in new view, okay, and then we're just going to double click on the very bottom to change the orientation of our hoop. Okay, and then of course now we've gone from 40 to 32 to now 8 thread changes, and you can see it here. Okay, when you click on the wording, literally just 8. Okay, and the only one I'm going to focus on right now is the light blue, where it's this here. I'm going to have it match our little bows of our bunnies. Okay, and again, it's just me as a reminder of where I'm going with these things, because I can design stuff and get started. You guys know how it is, and then get distracted doing other things and come back to a file and go, what was this all about? So this kind of helps keep a mental like track of where I'm going with stuff. I'm not going to bother with the eggs. I'm going to wing it once I get to the machine. They're all going to be done layered at a time. So once you choose a color when you get started, it's going to pretty much be that. I will say on this last layer, right before you start working on the bunnies in the software, I did change at every place. So I would stop or let it go. When it got here, stop, change my thread, and did the outlines in different colors just to give this design a little bit more uniqueness. in variation, but you guys are more than welcome to do this however you want. That is obviously the whole point. So that's that. Okay, when you're done, you're going to go up to file, save as. This is whatever design you're going to name it. I keep a drive, and then this is going to be in PES format, whichever format you need, it's there. Save it, and I will see you guys as we finish this project up and get this cute Easter basket all finished. You guys, so I ordered this from Walmart.com delivery, and it did come with some scuffs on it, so keep that in mind when you are ordering things like this online. You're going to untie the sides and take it off and prep everything for embroidery. I used the Soaky Sticky Stabilizer for this project, as well as a piece of cutaway, and there were like 11 nodules on the bottom, and I lined it up on nodule number 6 to put me in the middle. It was nothing too much, and it worked out just fine. Don't forget your mesh stabilizer. All right, you guys, so this has finished embroidering. We are going to unhoop it. So here are the final results. I think it turned out super cute, super fun, and like just very much rose to the occasion, if you caught that. So you guys take care. Bye.